Hey, how are y'all guys doing today? I will be focusing on hacktivism and informing y'all about it. So, hacktivism is something that not many people know about. It is a form of hacking and political activism. So, when hackers have this ability and they want political change, they can use that at their advantage to either deface websites or take down websites that have thoughts that they don't agree with. So with this said, it's not activism. I didn't say activism. Activism is more like rallies and physical marches that people have to do. This is anonymous, that they can just sit behind a computer and create public change. So an example would be in early 2016, hacktivists launched a cyber attack against Michigan State website. Because of the Flint water crisis, they wanted to bring awareness towards that, so they hacked the website and then put information about the Flint water crisis on the website. Now, this led to a lot of concerns because it is illegal to hack, but it is also hard to catch. Hackers, even though it's getting easier, it's still hard. So the government does not want this to happen. And because of this, this is not a legal form of activism, so it is not widely accepted or known about. People don't talk about it much just because of how anonymous it is and not desirable. So another example would be North Carolina's website. Activists targeted it in 2017 to protest a state law against transgenders, which they just released. So that's just another example of ways hacktivists has hacked a website for political change. So I want to talk to you about how hacktivism affects the government, the hacker itself, and you. So hacktivism affects the government the most because of how the government is the one that is usually affected by political change and the one that the hackers want to hack. And this can release government secrets. For example, the Edward Snowden leaks. I don't know if anyone has heard of that, but that was pretty famous, where a guy named Edward Snowden hacked the government and released a lot of private NSA, National Security Administration information, where they found out that they were tracking, like an example, 9 social media and online websites to gain information about online communications. And then in turn they were tracking the people using those websites, and that's what Edward Snowden released. And that's just one example. There are many others of hackers hacking the government websites to release information that they feel like the public should know. Another example of hacking that you could do, besides defacing websites or adding their own information, they can also just take down the website entirely using a Ddos attack, which is a distributed denial of service attack, where they flood the website with packets until it goes down. So how does this affect the hackers? So this gives them an opportunity to result in public change, political change, and it's completely anonymous. So this means that they can do whatever they want and change whatever they want, to an extent, behind their computer. So the way this affects you guys, the public, is sometimes when they release public information, they have to get into your information, your data. Let's say they release Twitter or hack it, and then they expose everyone's login information or something. Now, the reason this is hacktivism is because they had to do this maybe to get into one person's account, which they can release information, push info from it. Let's say Donald Trump. Let's say someone hacked his Twitter account to release their own information. Let's say they wanted to inform the public about something he did. Now, on Donald Trump's Twitter, that would reach a lot more people than just one person's, because of how popular he is. This also has happened to celebrities. So that's basically what I want to tell you guys about. So any questions? No? Well, in conclusion, I want to let you guys know that hacktivism is here to stay. And it's not going anywhere. Even though technology is advancing, hackers will always be here. And with that, hacktivism will stay as well.
That was really interesting.
Thank you.